Many of you guys message me asking for tips on how to get over a breakup. And I would say, quickly before my break is up, that once you're going through a breakup, I know it's a very painful process and it's a very painful time in your life. And I would say that you should pretty much allow yourself to grieve over that relationship because it's a part of the human nature. So it's very important to allow yourself to go through the grieving process to get through this breakup. First, you have to acknowledge that it happened and you take the time to get through it by, allowing yourself to feel the pain, feel the hurt, and it's okay to cry, but not so much to wallow in self-pity or feeling like a victim, because things happen in life. Whether or not you like it, it's an ongoing process, and you have different things that happens as you go through the stages of life, So you have to pick yourself up and get up and recognize that there's really nothing wrong with you. Breakups happen to everyone, and for whatever reason it did happen. It could be that you just weren't getting along, or it could be that someone has stepped out and decided that they no longer would like to be in that relationship with you. You just have to come to accept that and not put that person as an idol where you cannot get over the person or just the idea of being with that person. It's also very important to stop and do some self-care, self-love, pamper yourself, go out and get your massage, take different trips here and there to spend time with friends, family, just love on yourself, things that you weren't doing for yourself before because you were so wrapped up in another person or in other things in your life, Take the time for yourself to pamper yourself, to love yourself, and I should have mentioned, ensure that you spend time with God in the Word, read the Word, you pray, you just spend time with your Creator, because it's very important. It brings you in touch with the reason why you are here, which is to be close to Him. The reason why we are here is to just have an intimate relationship with the one and only person, or the one and only being that will never hurt us, and that is God. So just love on yourself and spend time with God, I would say, is a very important way to get over a breakup. And I would say another way that you get over a breakup is by learning to forgive the person that may have hurt you. And sometimes they didn't hurt you, but it's your decision that you no longer want to be in that relationship. Just learn to forgive yourself if you were in the wrong. Maybe you were being a very toxic partner. Forgive yourself, let it go, recognize that you have to move on. You have to move past that part of your life where you're stuck on being beating yourself up and continuing to speak negatively over yourself. There's always two people wrong in a relationship. It's never one person. It may be a 60-40 percentage of shared responsibility of partners being blamed for what happened to cause the breakup. But if you were 30% to 70 for the other partner, or 60 to 40, or 50 to 50, whatever the case is, you still have to just take accountability for your part in the breakup. And also, even if you never hear, if you've never heard the words, or may never hear the words "I'm sorry," or I did such and such to you, I would say not to have any expectations then, because we're dealing with humans, right? So the only person you should really try to make things right with is God. But you can also always ensure that you take responsibility to be the better partner, where you can apologize for your wrong, even if there is no reconciliation for that relationship. And I know it's hard, but try not to ever harbor any form of resentment in your heart towards anyone, because you know what? Letting go and forgiving is very important in this life, and Unforgiveness really weighs down a person. It's not worth it. It destroys you as a person. Instead of being a positive person, you walk around with this negative chip on your shoulder or negative energy because you're holding on to some wrong that someone has done to you. So I would say let it go, move on, and learn to forgive. Right? It's in the end that you will see the benefits of forgiveness. I would also say and emphasize that rebound relationships are never effective. I mean, I've heard stories where it's worked before, but to be honest, it's pretty much using another person to get over another person. And a lot of people have said that that works for them, but it's a very unhealthy way to survive because of a relationship. And it's almost as if you always have to be in a relationship or use relationship as a clutch to get past unhealed traumas or unhealed hurts. So spend time with yourself, self-love, self-care, do some self-reflection on what you could have done better in that relationship, and moving forward, how you're going to be a better partner for the next person. And if you want to reconcile with the person, depends on what happened in the relationship, then you can at least know what it is that you would do differently to ensure that that relationship became a better relationship in the future. Two other tips that I'll mention is give yourself time to heal. There's no set time on healing. It's a process, and everyone heals differently, and their timing of healing is different. So just take your time, no rush, and just enjoy yourself, enjoy life, go out, ensure that you have a good support system, maybe your family, spend time with your family, go to church with your family, go to events, bowling, movies, just enjoy your time. Because if you continue to keep that person as the main focus in your mind, then it's almost like idolatry, where you can't live without someone. There should be no one here on earth that should have that amount of power over anyone. Even if the love was strong, the chemistry was strong, and that probably was you remember great times, of being with that person. You should concentrate more on you becoming healed and healthy enough for another future relationship. Or even if you're content with being single, just to be a better person, you would need to focus on yourself and stop just toying with the idea of being fixated on that one person, because it's in the end it's idolatry. If you can't stop thinking about a person, and you can't be fixated on any human being here on earth, and that's just the truth. I hope this short video will be helpful. I can do some more in-depth pointers and content concerning how to get over a breakup. Everyone has their time of how long it takes them to get over it, but it's very important to just take your time and just allow yourself time to grieve, and just don't stay in one position for too long. Don't stay down for too long. Get up, smile, and you will shine again. You will enjoy love again. So God bless you. Big up yourself. One love, and I'm out.